Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. If you've never been here before, we watch these indicators for something to pop up. Once we see a stock rising, we come over and check the current bar volume, make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. It's not a specific number, it's just that this number needs to really be moving, not pausing or hesitating. Once we confirm that, we look for these green dominator bars. These are buyers, the green ones are, the red ones are sellers. We look for them to break above this average volume line, and that's what makes the price start rising, is we have more buyers than normal. We also want to see the My Blessing indicator heading up. These are buyers and these are sellers. So when we have everything in sync, we have the volume, we have the buyers on board, this indicator's moving up, that's when you want to plan your entry. Also, if you are new here, do not take my advice. Reach out to a financial advisor. Make sure that you get in contact with the proper authorities. Don't take my words or my indicators seriously until you have contacted the professionals. I am not that guy. I build indicators for a living, and I don't teach trading, but if you learn these indicators, you will learn how to trade. Also, make sure that you change your active trader to EXT on your TIF. And if you're new here, make sure that you don't just start trading. This is not easy. I make it look simple, but these indicators really make it look simple, not me. So write it down on paper as you view these live streams live, as if you entered and exited and profited. Keep track of your results. If your results are good, then start trading with real money, but do it with small share size, like 1 to 10 shares. If you continue to be profitable, just gradually up your share size if you want to increase your profits. Thank you for joining me this morning on this trading session. I haven't seen much moving yet this morning. Maybe a couple of them. KXIN, I believe, was one, but I haven't seen anything since. Could be a pretty tough market this morning, being Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Many people may be traveling today, but we'll hang in there and see what we can get. We have about 2.5 minutes to go before 6 o'clock. That's when the market opens. Enjoy your coffee until then. I see some of you are having buffering issues. Just be aware that yesterday everything kind of went down. I wouldn't say 100% down, but I couldn't even get YouTube to load. I had to keep waiting and waiting and waiting no matter what application I was using. It's like something nationwide is wrong with the internet. It may not be your system, it may not be your connection, it may just be the internet overall. About 30 seconds to go. All right, let's see if we get blessed this morning. CYCN already pushing higher. Nice breakout, 267, 270. Let's see if it'll keep pushing here. We're watching these buyers coming in, right? This is what I mentioned at the beginning. You want to watch for red. When you start seeing red, they are starting to take profits. If you are in this trade, you hang on until you see this red start coming in. Still has buyers coming in. It may push up a little more. Watching these percentages right here as well. The buy percent is slowing down. Now the sellers are taking over. You can see it in the top of that bar. But the buyers come right in and buy it up. Let's see if we can push up a little higher. Another green bar breaking above this yellow line will push it even higher. It's coming in red. They're taking profits. They're giving up on it, it looks like. Holding the price range nicely if you're still hanging on. More sellers coming in. The buyers buy up what they're selling. This bar and dominator is this candle. It tells me within this one candle what's going on. Is there more buyers or more sellers? This is why we keep a close eye down here. Looks like they pretty much done with it. Not enough buyers to continue driving it up yet unless it attracts more buyers. We did catch it pretty early. Few more buyers coming in. And profit takers. My blessing indicator is headed south. That means it's pretty much over at this point. It could turn around providing we get big tall green bars. Going to change stocks here, see if we can catch a run on this one. This one is a cheaper, under $1, 37 cents currently. OPTT is the symbol. We're watching these buyers come in. Nice tall bar. This indicator's pointing in the correct direction. Looks like the buying volume has stopped. Actually, the entire volume is stopped. It's too low to trade. Good morning, Nora. TRNR, everybody's telling me. It's already at a high. I'm not going to get in at this point. I don't want to chase it. Watching the buyers coming in, pushing the price higher. Need this bar to get pretty tall. We don't want it to get weak on us yet. Looks like it's going to remain shorter than the previous bars. Maybe not. Now we're pushing up there. That's what we want to see. Good job, Milo. I'm definitely not chasing it at this price level. Pushing up higher now. More buyers coming in. We had a slight pause there for a second. Now they're really buying into it. 458, 457 for the high. Remember, if you're in this stock, you're waiting on red in this area here. There's a little bit of red at the bottom here. They may be starting to take profits now. More buyers coming in. Let's see if they can push it higher again. 465, 467. Nice tall green buyer bar in the Dominator Master. 468, 473. Gonna run out of rocket fuel here in a minute. Profit taking going on. My blessing indicator rolling over. Sellers coming in, taking profit. Good job, Terry. Good job, Tally Ho. Good job, D-Man. Continually putting that profit in the bank each morning. Seeing a few buyers coming back in. These are the latecomers, probably thinking it's going to go more. They may be late, so don't buy into this. More buyers coming in. They are managing to push it up just a little. They are selling now that they're realizing it's not going any higher. My blessing is still saying it's not going anywhere. Coming back down now. That's why I said don't buy into this. Just the latecomers missing out on it, hoping they can finally get a little bit more out of it. It didn't happen for them. They may have got a dime or a nickel or so. So this was first posted by Web Searcher on YouTube, but I was busy watching the other one run up when you guys spotted a different one. So thank you for posting that. Next, please. And thank you, Lord. IFBD, I'm being told. We don't have enough volume in it yet. They're not really interested in it, or this number would really be flying. Now they're selling it. It doesn't mean it won't turn around and shoot to the upside. That's why I'm continuing to watch it. You see the bars growing here. We just in on it a little bit early. Volume is now picking up speed. This is what we want to see. You see these numbers flying. Nice tall green dominator bar. A new bar growing. We're watching this indicator here for sellers. There's the sellers taking profit. Well, that one was short-lived. It was worth the watch, though. You guys on Discord, you want me to switch over to stage 1 and see if it corrects the issue? Let's go ahead and change to give everybody a fair advantage. Give me just a second to get that done. All right, stage 1 is now active. Hopefully you guys can see the screen now. You are welcome. This is why I hate Discord. It's not reliable. I'm just as anxious as everybody to get that website up and running and get away from these bugs in Discord. You are welcome. TRNR pushing up higher now. Looks like the buyers came back in to buy it up a little bit more. Let's see what happens here. Watching those dominator bars. Are they going to continue to push it, or are they just going to take profit here? My blessing looks good, pointing north. Nice tall green dominator bar. Price is being reluctant to go up. Another green bar will push it higher than that $5 high. Buyers coming in. Let's see if we can break the high. Need a nice tall green bar above that yellow line. 510 on that spike. Didn't last very long. They immediately took those profits up there at 510. We have tall wicks on the top of these candles. These are sellers driving the price back down. Watching these green bars, we need it to break above the yellow line to recover and get back up there to that 510. More sellers. A little bit weaker here on this second push. Didn't go very far. CRKN, penny stock pushing higher, now at 36 cents. I don't buy into these. I never do. They are too volatile for me from 1 minute to the next, or I should say from 1 second to the next. You don't know if you're going to be in profit or negative. Go back to TRNR and see if they do buy it. Hanging around up there at the 480 level. We may continue to create higher lows here and pull up a little bit more. Good job, A, and have a blessed day at your job. Tim, that'll all be coming with a video when I finally get through with it. Every new indicator has a video. Good job, C. Good job, Doc. Probably a smart move, Milo. Let's see if we are creating a higher low here. This is one low. Let's see if we turn around and go back up. So make sure you put TRNR in your personal watch list or chart it on another monitor and keep an eye on it. I will be switching off of it from time to time. MDAI. Volume doesn't look so good on this one. It's not moving. But we could be a little bit early on it. Let's see if it'll track some buyers. I'm seeing profit taking right now under low volume. It's only paying a few pennies per candle. Probably not worth getting into too much trouble for so little profit. Pushing up another penny or two. Green dominator bar. Under low volume, it's going to be hard to get in and get out if you attempt this stock. QUBT coming up off the bottom. Very low volume. Oh gee, I'm also watching PreMarket 1. I run multiple scanners. I don't rely on just a few. We have so many good ones, why not run them? One of them may pick it up where the other one doesn't. MDAI continuing to climb slowly under low volume. CYCN. Let's go back to TRNR. Let's keep an eye on it. Till something better comes along. Good job, M. Good job, M. And it's only 3 days. Pat yourself on the back, $5,900 in 3 days. That's what happens when you join us. KODK, I'll take a look at it. KODK. Not enough volume here for us to participate. There are too many of us want to buy it when there's no volume there. There's not going to be enough sellers. We'll get partial fills, hard exits. It would be a disaster under low volume. USA, we use limit order buttons. They are buy, ask, sell the bid. You have to have auto send checked in ThinkorSwim. So when you click the button, you are automatically in. And when you click sell, you are automatically out. No confirmation needed. Just make sure that auto send is selected and you're using the buy, the ask, and sell the bid buttons. You're going to have a little bit of slippage there, but does it really matter if you're making hundreds or thousands? I'll give them a break for the profit. You also have to have TIF on your active trader with EXT selected. IDAI. Cheaper under $1. I will not be participating in that one. Watching these dominator bars to see if they continue pushing it for pennies. USA Forever, if you join us, we have all kind of videos to help you get set up and understand everything that we're doing. And right up there at the top of the chat, you'll see a white and yellow banner. That you click that, join our Discord, then upgrade as a premium member, and you get all the help you need. This PGHL, it halted yesterday, and I think it stayed halted all day. I don't think they released the halt until the session ended in the evening, or afternoon rather. USA forever. I am a coder. I've been coding for 16 years, been trading since 1990. Everything I teach here is subscription based, except for this free hour, 3 days a week on YouTube. If you want to get more into it, want to really learn how to make money, then you have to join us. And once you do, you get 60 something scans, 30 something indicators, all the help you need. You're not going to find this stuff in ThinkorSwim. This is all coded by me. This is my brain and an indicator, what I was doing before these indicators were created. I was watching volume spikes, momentum. Now I don't have to think as hard. I just watch it happen in an indicator. And it makes it easier to teach everybody how to be profitable. It's all about making money. IDAI pushing up a little bit more here. It's not in my price range. I will stay clear of it. Good job, Jimmy. PGHL. There is a possibility they could drive this stock back up, so we probably should put it in a personal watch list. And that is PGHL. It was up around the $20 range yesterday. If it's a repeat, they may just halt it again later. But they're not going to halt it in pre-market if we can get the buyers to run it up in pre-market. So keep an eye on it. Could be a lot of money there if it does run. You'll have to look back on your chart and see what the price open was. I don't have time to do research, I'm sorry, but I'm trading as well. I do not, Lisa. I'm sorry, I don't. I try not to remember all of this past stuff. My mind is full of all kind of things already. I stay 100% focused on what I do. IDAI. Very volatile. If you want to wrestle it for pennies, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to stay clear of it. SMCI coming up off the bottom. Doesn't have enough volume yet, but it could continue and turn around and start trending upwards. Lisa, was it market open when it spiked up? That thought just popped in my mind. $4 p.m. Told you I didn't remember. PGHL, let's take a look at it. Looked like I should have stayed on it. It is definitely moving. Wished it had a lot more volume though. It's going to be hard to get in and get out unless you're willing to just sit on a few shares. Only 10,000 on the last candle, 1,000 on this one. It's not worth the risk of not being able to sell. We need lots of buyers and lots of sellers. We need a battle going on. Ants on candy, that's what I like to say. I'm going to let you guys call the move on this one. I'm sticking by the rules. Not enough volume. Maybe you can pull something out of it. And that's what happens when there's not enough volume. Somebody sells and it drops down quite a bit. That's almost $1 drop in that one candle. Spread is awfully high, 31 cents. You buy 1,000 shares, it's going to cost you $320 to get in that you have to make up. Now 45, 60, stay away from it. It's just too high. Not worth the investment. And don't think you're fast enough to click the mouse when this is in the lower section, because you're not. I've tried before. USA is $79.95 per month. Way cheaper than anybody else that will never teach you what I'm teaching. And I think I'm the only one that's willing to be brave enough to have enough confidence in the system to do it live right in front of you each and every day. I know it works. Other members know it works. Well, I'm an old guy for one, 67 years old, been trading since 1990 on ThinkorSwim. Became a coder about 16 years ago, and here we are today. Thank you, HB. USA, I think I'm a little bit above just coding. I can code what's in what I'm thinking. That's the advantage I have. Like, what did I see for that to happen? And then code it. You can contact me on Discord once you join it for free. My username is up2bucks. USA, we trade all day long. It's just that right now the market's not been so good over the last 3.5 years. I'm sure everybody's aware of that. The money seems to be strongest in pre-market right now. The market's been dying about 9 a.m. or 9:30 Central Time each morning. So I quit trading at 9:30. I make all of my money in the morning. And I've always made a lot of money in pre-market. I'm very familiar with it, but I'm also familiar with the regular session as well. I follow where the money is, where we can make the most profit. It's currently in pre-market. And it's not penny stocks. My price ranges are from $1, sometimes 20 cents with no cap. In other words, Tesla and all of those other stocks will pop in if they are moving in pre-market. I do not trade futures. I don't need to. I don't need to trade options. I don't need to go outside of my range. I make plenty money right here. TRNR bouncing around. Also, I never change strategies. We are always focused on the buyers and the sellers. It's all about locating where they are. And once we find out which stock they're buying, we join them. That's what's happening here. It ain't about A crossing B or this crossing that or this adds up to that. It's all about where's the buyers and the sellers. I want to join them. Never change strategies, always the same thing. I may come up with different indicators that trigger at different trigger points if it's an advantage to us. Watching TRNR. It's currently at resistance. KODK, not enough volume. Only 38,000 on the last candle. You want to avoid these low volume stocks if you are scalping. You want to get in, make the money, and get out as fast as you can. This is not going to do it for us. Good job, Doc. Oh, gee, it's not a number. It's that there's a big flow of volume going on. You want this number continually moving and rising. TRNR has volume. It's slowed down since the run-up when we first found it. But it does have steady volume. It's got a lot of people's attention, but there's just not enough buyers there to keep driving it up. You can see that is evident by these red bars. Ed, I'm in the process of getting off of Discord, hopefully in the next month or less, hopefully. We're going to move over to a website that's being built for us. It's called volumespikes.com. So we'll be transitioning when that happens. Autumn Rain, I'm not going to change it. Maybe by the end of the year I may consider going up a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. I want to keep it affordable for everyone, even the beginning traders. All right, YouTubers, I hate to cut you off, but the free hour is up. I hope everyone has a nice Thanksgiving tomorrow. Don't forget to say your prayers. That's what it's all about. Enjoy the fellowship with others and family, and I appreciate every one of you joining me this morning. And as always, God bless. I will see you guys on Monday. I will not be streaming on Friday. So until then, God bless.